Everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast vlogs here on YouTube. My name's Gazy. I'm the host of the Outlet Podcast, and I invite you to check me out on iTunes, Soundcloud, Stitcher Radio, Blubrry, TuneIn FM. All you gotta do is search Outlet Podcast, and boom, I'll be there. Today's episode of the Outlet Podcast is going in my about face, and it seems that a lot of my stuff, my content, has been going in the about face section. I guess it's mostly because I've just been trying to introduce myself to the YouTube community that's very cool, and you guys have been very, very supportive. I think Toby, Fish, Mr. Moo Cloud, Moo, and then there's Mr. Purple Cloud. Thank you guys, and everybody else. Thank you very much for commenting and all this stuff. Today, don't ask me what I'm doing, because I'm gonna tell you. I am presently driving. It's an hour away, and I've been already making progress. And I guess I'll update you later on, but I'm going an hour out of my way to search for the highly prized and coveted Nintendo Classic. Yes, I'm looking for it. I feel like I'm crazy, I feel like an idiot, but I'm presently looking for it. The only thing I'm going off of, you might be asking me, like, well, why just don't do it on eBay? Why don't you just wait for Walmart online? I think it's like at 2 or 5 o'clock. They'll open up the online store, or they'll upload that into the online store, and you can buy it if you can reach it. Well, I use this new website. I use this website that's new to me, and it's called Brick Seeker or Brick Seek. And apparently they let you know about the quantity of a certain item. Mostly it seems like a hot ticket item at whatever store. So I was searching, and apparently they said that there are 4 to be sold at a Target in Titusville. Now, that sounds, I don't know, I feel like an idiot driving over to, Titusville, but I kind of like it, you know. I don't know, I'm like really stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this for a video game console. I'm not like this crazy retro fan either. Like, I'm not trying to go all vintage, and it's just, I really have never have played any of these old games before, like your Final Fantasy, your Chrono Trigger, your, what's the other one? Zeldas. None of these. I've never played them, and I would like to. And another reason why is because, I want to use it as like a game, like a party thing. I have the accessibility to go ahead and have a projector and all that stuff, and so I thought about, hey, inviting some friends over, and boom, I can project it up on a screen. Everybody gets some popcorn and whatever, and we can all play this, vintage console on a projector, because it's HDMI, and you can hook up blah 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 right there. So that's why I'm driving all the way over here. And it's all making me wonder what in life is worth it. Now, my last video, it's been getting a lot of views. I haven't gotten like 20 views in a very, very long time. And I got like 20 views on my last thing. So thank you very, very much if you've been watching. So, in life, it's very risky, and it's very risky when you do something like when you do anything, and you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is me driving all this way out, is it worth it? You'll never really know. Like, you can make a pros and cons list, and you can even branch out from your pros and your cons. You can branch out. For example, you say, is it worth it for me to drive all the way over to Titusville to get a video game console? Well, part of me says no, because I could do something better with my time. However, part of me says yes, because, you know, branching out, number one, I could finally have this good thing at a reasonable price, and number two, I kind of like the time. Like, personally, right now, I'm just driving on this crazy open road. You've probably seen just a couple of cars. I like it. It's a sense of normalcy that, all right, you know, I can kind of look at the camera, but not really, and I can just drive, and I can go, and I can just get things off of my chest. This is intangibles. So in life, okay, you make decisions. You make decisions. Like, okay, you need to get a job. Well, it's a seasonal time. You could get a seasonal job. However, let's say you got a bachelor's degree. I'm sorry, a seasonal $9 an hour job isn't going to really help you. Is it not? I don't think so. But if your situation requires you, if it's that hard, or if you know that, okay, I'm just gonna hop in this Walmart job and then hop right back out so I can actually do something that's worth my time. There's a pro and cons list is never going to explain everything. So the last video that I posted was, is YouTube worth it? And there's a lot of pros and cons. You know, the cons were obvious. That I might not get up there with my views, that I might not have fancier content, like the street, quality and stuff. But the pros are, there are people who really like the show, this interaction that we're actually having. You guys like it. I like it because I need it. You need this. Like, I was thinking about quitting Twitter on my personal Twitter, like my personal Twitter handle. I was thinking about quitting because you try to comment on something on a news report, like on CNN, and you try to comment, and then you have these random strangers curse you out for whatever you try to believe. And the conversation I was in was that someone was talking about racists, and I was like, well, I'm sorry that, you know, I am, like, okay, I'm sorry that that your race has particularly had some, you know, a bad history with race in America. However, you can't change people who want to have these ideologies. They need to change themselves. They need to ask for, well, me personally believe, they need to go to God and get the strength to change their mindsets. They don't want to change. And, well, people were calling me out, F words, you were racist, ha ha ha. They retweeted me, and like were commenting bad, and it was really, really disgusting. But then a lady who has a child with Asperger's, who is a veteran of the armed forces, she commented on my tweet, and she was saying, I see where you're coming from, amen. You can't change people who want to think like this. And bro, from that moment, I felt so good. And I actually I had the most pleasant Twitter conversation with someone ever. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I had an interaction, which was one of the most beautiful things ever. Like, just the other day, or a couple days ago, like 2 days ago, some of you guys were reaching out to me, commenting below, commenting in the description about stuff. You guys don't know how awesome that made me feel. Like that, this is good. So I'm just gonna keep on going because I've decided that my last video, YouTube is worth it, and today, this is worth it. Specifically, it's worth it for me to try to see if I can get myself a Nintendo Classic. And I'm running low on gas, so we'll see. If I run out, I will make a video. Please send help. My name's Gazy, host of the Outlet Podcast. Connect to Recharge.